Mr. Smith, I hope you're having a great start to your day. I was very pleased to see you over at Mauritius. That is one hardworking young lady. And I always try to give her a quick hello and thumbs up. And welcome to Thursday. As I posted recently, it's a beautiful day. It's early. Treat it like a blank canvas and paint your masterpiece. So far, I'm doing great. Got out of bed under my own power, which is a good thing. I was going through the list of things to do, and I think I'm going to have lunch on Pilot Mountain today. I wanted to do it tomorrow, but I've got an appointment, and I don't want to have to rush back, if that makes any sense. And I hope you're doing as well or even better. Good morning, Misty. It's a toasty 45 degrees on the back porch this morning. I think it's going to be mostly sunny. And for some reason, I woke up this morning thinking about the philosophical meaning of waterfalls. That's true. It used to be a trick we would use if we wanted a photo on the wall at the same height and they were at opposite walls or whatever. Instead of trusting the builder to have built everything perfectly aligned, we would take a hose, have water in it, and we could tell, the water level would be the same when we held the hose up at one wall and another. One end of the hose at one wall, the other end of the hose at the other wall. And of course, it had to be see through so we could see the water. And then they created this thing called laser levels. Misty, I guess you're getting up and heading to work today. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I know how that goes. Everything looks good on paper, and then you start living it, and it's different. I am not chuckling at your situation. I'm chuckling at my brain doing the thing it always does. It'll take whatever the subject matter is and do an automatic search for song lyrics. Maritas, hello there, young lady. Little Miss Sunshine. Maritas, no matter what, if I see you live, I at the very least pop in long enough to give you a thumbs up and a quick hello, sunshine. Good morning, Moggs. Maritas, thank you. I got that rough, really rough voice. I know you're busy. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't think they're treating you fairly. I know that you're kind of locked into that situation. Hopefully, you'll be able to get up with Bean. So, Moggs, you have any reservations today? Well, English is all I know. Well, two's not bad. Moggs, Maritas is our little Miss Sunshine. she's not in the best of work situations. So we're all praying that she gets out of the bad situation and into a good one. Much like Misty, we hope she gets into a good situation. So, anybody local today, come on over to Pilot Mountain. That's not a hike, that's a drive. Maritas Moggs says hello. Moggs has a show every Tuesday and Thursday night, and I'm usually hanging out in chat. Teacher Crizzy. I don't know if we can take all the bright sunshine with Maritas here and Teacher Crizzy. Teacher Crizzy's big smile lights up a room. Maritas is Little Miss Sunshine. She lights up a room. We're having a bright day. Let me go get my sunglasses. Everything will be okay. You're taking a lunch nap? Well, you deserve a nap. Well, Maritas, you take a good long nap. Teacher Crizzy, I hope your day went well at school. Good morning, Roger Blair. We're getting there today. We've got Florida, Kentucky, Tennessee, United Arab Emirates, Philippines. Yeah, Roger, it's about 45 here, and the birds are extra quiet this morning. Yesterday, they were doing good. I guess yesterday they were happy that little overnight rain stopped. John P., good morning. Maybe good afternoon to you. Wow, 55. That's a little chilly for you guys. Ugh. I don't know about the 84 now. I think uh, upper 60s today and tomorrow, and Saturday we might get in the lower 70s, but pretty comfortable. John P., there's supposed to be a movie coming out. I think it's going to come out next week, uh, about disclosure. But it's not going to be in any theaters near here. It's only going to be in theaters like New York, Los Angeles, and one other major city, and I don't remember which one it is. Oh, Moggs, that'll be great weather for you guys. Yeah, it says with most things, John, believe half of what you see and even less of what you read or hear. And these days, with all the AI generated stuff, I don't know if you can believe half of what you see. Moggs, you and Stevie B doing well this morning. Both of you healthy and lots of energy, I hope. Sharon, hello. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I, that's like I tell people, if I get out of bed under my own power, that's a good day. Sharon's got snow. Sharon, I thought of you yesterday. I went into this store, and this lady was, I don't know what you call it. She was using super thick yarn. It was as big around as my ring finger, just really plush and soft. And she was using these large shuttles to do whatever she was doing, probably half-inch in diameter or better, made of wood. And it looked great. But they were not very personable. They kind of, well, just not personable. But the talent was there, definitely. I want to test out this microphone, see if it will work. Obviously, at the front of the house, the road's out that direction. So the road noise would be even more. What I think I'm going to try to do is put the camera aimed out front, which is showing the sun coming up, and put the microphone in the back so that it's picking up less road noise and more of the bird sound. All we need is a miracle, because uh, I don't think you see a whole lot of snow down where you're at, Moggs. Dog's Tail, good morning. The Dog's Tail is also in Florida. I was hoping you were on the East Coast, because anybody that comes into chat that's on the East Coast of Florida, I hope to be able to meet them when I take the trip down there to the Coral Castle, and you know, in a perfect world, sit down and have a coffee. But I'm not going to venture far off of 95, because it's going to take me around 6 hours to get to Jacksonville. Maybe a little more. I think we just had, yes, a woodpecker land in the tree. Let's hope it's not that lazy woodpecker that goes peck, peck, and then done with it. Oh, appreciate it, buddy. Like I said, if I could sit down with have coffee with you and Stevie and Jay, that would be fantastic. He's just climbing all over that tree. over at that park I go to every week. A year or two ago, probably closer to 3 years ago, because it was before I was posting anything on YouTube. There was a huge red-headed woodpecker in one of the trees there. Boy, when I was a kid, I used to really enjoy Woody Woodpecker. It was a great cartoon. Job I had one time, they flew us up to Minnesota for a couple of weeks training, and one of the guys was from St. Augustine. Kind of lost track of those people when I left that company. Raymond, good morning. Hope you and Norma are doing fantastic. Cisco, good morning. Are you getting more settled in? All right. I thought you were already in Gettysburg. What does everybody think about that new? I don't know the organization that was suggesting it, but because I was laughing too hard to hear it, they're telling parents that in order to be a good parent, you should discuss with your baby. We're approaching you, and would you like your diaper changed? Is it okay if we change your diaper? Well, Cisco, I'm glad things are starting to settle in for you. I know that back and forth is a pain. No, Cisco, I'm not joking. There's some organization, uh, children specialists, something, and they're saying that you need to respect your baby's rights. And, you know, is it okay if we check your diaper? Or would you like your diaper changed? And get the baby's permission. Yep. It's just more stupidity, in my personal opinion. Excellent. 2 miles. Well, you let me know when you're settled in, and after you're settled in and the weather is tolerable, I'm coming up there. I was totally mistaken. I thought you were already there and uh, was going to job search while you were there. What was the other stupid thing in the news? All the protesters are switching over to dance routines or Roomba routines, blowing whistles and doing weird dances. Well, I guess the stuff just piles up. I, who knows? And they get to suffer a diaper rash for their poor decisions. Oh, Cisco, you're welcome. I when I wake up, that's the first thing I do is just a general prayer for the whole world, and then I get down to groups of people, and then there's people who have specialty situations, and then I thank God that uh, I'm doing pretty good because compared to other people in their situations, I'm doing pretty good. It's like the old saying, and I used to complain about not having shoes till I met a man with no feet. Moggs, I guess you're off and out and about. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe. Don't stump your toe. Watch out for those cleats. Don't know why I thought of that, but I did. Hopefully, you'll have a reservation that's just having a fantastic day, and they throw not only kind words your way, but they throw money your way. I'm trying my best not to, just well wishes. But now you're on the lookout for it, so you're good. I'm not ending the show, uh, but that's one thing I really hope for everybody is just kind words come your way through the day, because these days people are so nuts. They just go off on the least little nothing. And Stevie B should be at work now. Raymond, are you going live today? So let me ask everybody a question. What song that you don't necessarily like, but whenever you hear it, it just gets stuck in your head and just plays over and over? Is that the name of a song, John P., or is that just do you mean just a bell? Oh, oh, I feel so sorry for you, Roger. I know to millions of people, he is a great musician and such, but I do not share that opinion. Garth Brooks, I'm not a fan. I give him credit though. He actually made this statement one time. He wasn't that talented and he didn't understand why so many people liked him. And I share that opinion with him. But there's been quite a few pop stars that nah, just not that high on my list. So, something good or something bad? Just say good or bad, whichever one you think. Okay. Yeah, I probably wouldn't ban you from the channel, but Nightbot has a long list of words that if they get used, you will get timed out. And then I would go back and review it and go, this timeout needs to be longer or shorter, you know, because I want to keep the channel family friendly. And I'm seriously, I am very picky about uh, the channel being a place where people can relax. We can talk about most anything, but I really want people to be relaxed. There's so much drama out there in the world and just BS going on. Everybody needs one place they can go and relax. And as you guys know, every once in a while, I'll do something silly, something in the kitchen or a honk honk video or a Bigfoot interview, all in fun. Yeah, and not the good kind, like It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World. That was an excellent movie. Jonathan Winters, just so many stars in that movie. Somebody was being obnoxious to people in chat one day about a month ago. And I mean, they were really being obnoxious. So I hid them. And that is the only time that somebody got, uh, I guess they're banned in a way. They can type anything they want to in chat and nobody sees it but me. And I had Gavin on the go. I had him test out Nightbot, and he typed in something that would only be understood in the UK. It's nothing bad, but I put it in there, and he typed it to test it as he was leaving for the day anyway. And Nightbot took it out before it even got put up. So that was good. John P., what am I missing? Is something going on in your life that I didn't know about? I know you've got the newborn and everything. Is everything okay? Oh, absolutely. Every day, John. And I think it's safe to say just about everyone who comes in to chat in on my channel, I think it's safe to say that they're all praying for one another. Because we've got some really good people coming in to chat here. Mike, good morning. How much snow do you have, Mike? And everybody's telling Mike hello. No snow, just cold, huh? So how long before the lakes are frozen over so you can ice fish? I think I'm going to have one more cup of coffee. So I've got to be a novice and break out the instant coffee. Mike, I don't know if you was in chat when I asked the question earlier, but what song, not necessarily a song that you like, but if you hear it or hear the name of the song, it just gets stuck in your head and it plays over and over. Is there any song like that for you? Mike knows a lot about music. Oh, okay, Mike. I was just asking if there's a song that if you hear the name of the song or hear the song, it just gets stuck in your head. And it's hard to get out. I can think they call it an earwig. Really? What song is that, Mike? I found out one that gets stuck in Mog's head real quick. That's Macarena. I have, I have never heard of that song. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look that one up. Oh, Da Vinci Notebook. I've never heard of that group either, or person, or whatever. Oh, sorry for the noise. Barbershop. Oh, okay. So you say like barbershop quartet, and immediately I go to the Statler brothers and counting flowers on the wall. I like the Statler brothers. I really do. When I was a kid, I thought counting flowers on the wall was just amazing, funny, just fun. And I kind of like I like the range of having somebody who's really, a deep voice and somebody who can sing in a high pitch. and blending them together and trading off, one singing and then the other. I like that. Well, it might go in my novelty song playlist. I added a song, ice fishing. I added it to my playlist, and within a week, I think you were talking about it on your channel because you were talking about ice fishing, and I think it's a funny song. It's like that '60s song, Timothy. It's an upbeat song. Rupert Holmes wrote it. It's the same guy that wrote and sang the Pina Colada song, Escape. But it's really funny. It's so upbeat and happy sounding, and the music is happy and upbeat. And it's a song about coal miners getting stuck in a cave in, three of them, and only two come out. Kathy is so much fun. Yeah, Mike, are you talking about Timothy or ice fishing? The song. Timothy was huge in the late '60s, I think. I don't even remember who performed it. Yeah, yeah. Uh, but in the end, what it was they was stuck in there so long and they were getting hungry. So Timothy didn't make it out because they ate him. And I remember listening to that song when I was a kid, and I totally did not get what it was about. I'm serious. If you listen to it and don't pay close attention to the lyrics and just catch the hook where the guy's singing Timothy, uh, it's an upbeat song. It's a happy song, but it's about a dark subject. You know, it wasn't like Blood Rock. I mean, Blood Rock, they did DOA, and they didn't they didn't fool around. The music, everything was solemn and dark. Yeah, Timothy was big long before you were born, Mike. You're young. But you know a lot about music. I got to give Mike credit. He knows music. And Tony, who comes into chat every once in a while down in Australia, he knows a lot about music. Really? I did not know that about Kathy. I'm not surprised though. But she knows what she's saying. She can't fool me. Yeah, she knows. She's using all those two-way words, you know. Oh, oh my goodness! I was watching a fail video or something. I had it on the TV while I was working out, and there was these two women in a car, and they had some type of feed, and horses were coming in after the feed, and I wish I could have just found that one video for you to play for Kathy, so she should have seen. She could have seen what she should have done. That sounds just like Kathy. Oh, gee, she makes me laugh. I mean, she really makes me laugh. Uh, Mike's channel is not always what I would call family friendly, but if you ever get a chance to go to Mike's channel and Kathy is there, get her and Mike to tell the camel story. It is hilarious. And Kathy tries to make out like she's as as fresh as the driven snow and a nun, which just makes it all the more funny to me. If you go back to the 50s, maybe even the 40s, I think it was Doris Day did a song, Mares Eat Oats and Does Eat Oats and Little Lambs Eat Ivy. And it is just one of those fun songs. You can play it as an old hit for her, Kathy. A moose, okay. It was camel toe, but moose, yeah. My bad. Didn't Kathy have her Wasn't her avatar at one time her and a nun habit? Oh, well, there went a bird flying by close. Teacher Chrissy, welcome back. Orf, orf. Teacher Chrissy, what did you have for dinner? Uh, Mike, just ladies in white, just that makes me laugh by itself. I can just hear Kathy introducing songs and whatnot. All right. I'm allergic to pork, so you can have my share. Yeah, I had a breakfast bar and a pot of coffee, and now I'm having a cup of instant coffee. My my asthma is really acting up this week. I went over to the mountain and I just walked around. I couldn't hike. I just did short walks to a couple of waterfalls. But, most of the time everything's good, so no big deal. That's why I'll probably drive to Pilot Mountain because you drive up to the top of Pilot Mountain. You don't have to hike up. That's right, Teacher Crizzy. So, Mike, how do I pronounce that? Cali Breezy? Okay. Well, that's a minor miracle right there that I pronounced it right. Teacher Chrissy, Sharon says hello. Mike, are you doing your usual Friday show? Yeah, if you do your Friday show, I'll try to come into the chat and ask her if she's Callie Breezy. Sharon, you stay warm and safe. Mike, I'll ask her if she's Callie Breezy at Olive Garden. Okay. So I'll ask her if she's Callie Breezy, but at Olive Garden. Mike, Teacher Chrissy, Roger, everybody encouraged Sharon to post on YouTube some of her knitting. She does excellent work. She does such good work. I think it should be shared. Short photo or video, that kind of sharing. I just call it the way I see it. You know, if you weren't doing too good, I wouldn't say anything. I'd just kind of, but people who have talent and can accomplish things, I think they ought to share it. I mean, back in the day when I was more seriously into photography, I had exhibits. I mean, I put it out there. Stevie B. All right, Stevie B. We got WTF Mike here in chat, so it's a bit lively and spicy today. Well, Sharon, you not only like doing it, you do it well. And I think Roger Blair says, hello, Stevie. Sharon says, hello, Stevie. It's like Teacher Chrissy. She has the biggest, brightest smile. That is just Teacher Chrissy. Teacher Chrissy says, hello, Stevie B. Well, I tell people I hope kind words come their way if, lead by example. I had a manager one time and we were doing loans and somehow or other, we had criteria for the customers to meet so that we could make the loan. And he taught me something very important. Look for ways to make things work. And essentially, it's just be positive, but for whatever reason, look for ways to make things work just made sense and clicked in my head. And if you want other people to be nice, it probably helps if you're nice, I don't like those people who tell people to do one thing and then they go and do another. That do as I say, not do as I do. Not my favorite thing. Uh, Teacher Crizzy, I think you must have mistyped something. Mike says hello, Tink Tink. Teacher Crizzy, I don't have any idea why Nightbot timed you out for 5 seconds, because she just put in there her motto is in life, wear the best smile wherever you go. So I think Nightbot had a hiccup there. Bad boy Nightbot. Leave Teacher Crizzy alone. Yeah, and I mean, just the basics, But Sharon, you look at television today, Survivor, Big Brother, and I'm sure there's others, but those are the two that I know of. All they're doing is teaching people to be scheming and backstabbing in order to get ahead of the person next to them. And really, things are simple. You don't have to be a saint. Just you know, don't be a witch, male or female. Yeah, Sharon. The only reason I know about Survivor and Big Brother is it was all over TV and everything. And the first year of Survivor, that first season, I did watch it. And when I saw what was going on, I said, no, this is bad. This is bad for the public. It's like Facebook. As when Facebook first came out, I said right then I was not going to participate, because for people who live in other parts of the country or around the world, it's a great way to stay in touch. But for people who live in the same town, it's going to give them an excuse to never have face to face interaction. And too many people these days do not know how to have a conversation. And the only thing I watch on TV is like Star Trek, uh, Stargate. There's a few older series that I'll watch a rerun every now and then. But newer TV shows, newer music, not that much of a fan. It's like one artist who is held up on a pedestal these days. They're talking about how great they are and everything. Well, when one song has 30 writing credits on it, you got 30 people contributing to a song. That's not a major achievement, in my opinion. You go back to the Beatles, they were creating new sounds, writing everything themselves, helping to produce it, and they were using talent, not auto tune, not, you know, whatever software they got these days to clip, play backwards. It's just too easy to do things, and hide mistakes. Boy, did I get off on a tangent. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, well, these days you would find people who would disagree with these statements, but thou shalt not kill except in self defense. Most people used to agree with that. I got you, Sharon. The the don't steal from other people. I mean, it's pretty easy to convince people, you shouldn't steal, but way too many people do it. Teacher Grizzy, big wave back, and it goes on. Is like that organization saying you should ask the baby's permission to change the diaper. They're just crazy. Sharon, how long have you lived the country you currently live in? How long have you lived there? Because I know originally I think you're from the UK. Oh, okay. We moved so much when I was growing up. I guess I got accustomed to moving. I have never lived in one place longer than 10 years. And some places I lived less than 1 year. Yeah, Sharon. Uh, I lived outside of North Carolina for 15 years, roughly. And when I moved back here, I was shocked how much had changed and not for the better. Teacher Crizzy, thank you for hanging around. I know how busy you are. I appreciate you. Mike, are you out riding around in farm equipment or what are you up to today? When you say a vehicle, you mean like a regular pickup truck or car? Well, these days, what do you do for a tune up? New plugs and wires? Thank you, Teacher Crizzy. No wires on a car? Oh, is it an electric car? Because I thought all cars still had spark plug wires. Now you got my curiosity up, Mike. Oh, okay. Ah, Chevy Cruze. Yeah, that is a little car. My 64 Impala, 66 Mustang. I I enjoyed working on those cars. Uh, I was not concerned about doing just about anything to those cars. Yeah, we've been holding a pretty good conversation this morning, Stevie. We covered everything from earworms to TV shows, Kathy's Moose event, her band. Good job, Mike. See, stuff like that's why I like Mike. He takes care of his neighbors. Mike, I'll do the best I can to catch you tomorrow, and we'll pick on Kathy a little bit. And by then, hopefully, I will have looked up that song and listened to it at least once, see what it's all about.